Hello, today we are talking about how to eat healthy on a budget. Hi, my name is Sue-Ann Hickey. I'm a naturopath and creator of Bodytypology system for lasting weight loss. So with the price of food skyrocketing, I want to give you all kinds of really helpful tips about how you can save money and eat really healthily. So let's dive in with breakfast. Okay, so you can start with oats. I know everything is backwards. So oats are a super economical, really healthy breakfast. What we do is we soak them overnight and in the morning just cook them up. You can make overnight oats in a jar, whatever you like, but please avoid buying those little small packages that may be flavored with apples and cinnamon, but they're really high in sugar and much more expensive than buying them in bulk or buying a big bag. We also like this Nature's Path Kamut cereal. So kamut is an ancient grain that is way better for you than wheat and things like that. Super nutrient dense, high in protein, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. Often if you just had a bowl of like cornflakes or Special K, Rice Krispies, there's nothing to it, right? So you're going to be hungry an hour or two later. And when I suggest this cereal to my clients, they're so surprised. They're like, wow, I stayed, fully satiated right up until lunch. So check it out. That bag costs $10, but it's really heavy. So a little goes a long way. It's often about how to make our foods more nutrient dense. So also for breakfast, nothing better than the occasional egg, right? So eggs, super high in protein for those that have a lot of sweet cravings all day long. If you start your day off with eggs, it can really balance out your blood sugar. And one egg, even organic, this dozen eggs costs $7.50, so it's like 65 cents or so. It's really still an inexpensive way to go. And if you're worried about cholesterol, you can have the yolk runny, so try either poached or soft boiled, and it should have a negligible effect on cholesterol. Now, if you're going for toast, you can buy good quality toast, and then we try to buy a lot of vegetables and fruits in season. So when strawberries were in season, we made these strawberries preserves. You can keep them in the freezer until you're ready to eat them. Again, another economical way to eat healthy. We put very little sugar in them, so much better than the store-bought kind. So what else? I think that's it for breakfast tips. Lunch, always when you're bringing food from home, of course you're going to save so much more money than when you grab takeout, Uber Eats, buying something from the mall. Also, usually they're using unhealthy oils, so it's not as healthy for you. So for my go-tos for lunch, I often take quinoa. It's super versatile. Throw it in a bowl, add in some veggies, some homemade salad dressing, and my protein on the side, whether that's hummus or chickpeas or chicken, whatever I have for the day. And I'm good to go for a super healthy lunch that I can bring along easily. One of my clients right now just got back from Rome because she was able to save a ton of money by cutting way back on her Uber Eats and always bringing her lunch from home and eating at home. She saved enough money to go and travel through Europe. So it's incredible what you can do. Put that money in a jar and save it up for your travel or whatever you want to. Another economical tip I have for snacks is trail mix. Now, trail mix is one of my go-to snacks. I put in it, there's walnuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, dried apricots, some almonds, and some cashews. So this I buy in bulk and I throw it all in a big bowl, mix it up, and then I just take a little bit each time I want a snack, either in a bowl at home or in a bag as I go out the door. It's a super economical and nutritionally dense snack. I also make my homemade power bars, which again saves a ton of money and so much more healthy than the granola bars that you buy packaged in the store, which are really just glorified chocolate bars, right? They're so high in sugar and again, unhealthy fats. For your dinners, if you can base your meals more on healthy grains, whole grains like brown rice and go for more bean-based recipes. So you have your chickpeas, right? You can go for kidney beans, tons of recipes. You can make black beans, you can make lentils. If you think about it, some of the countries, like I traveled through India for 6 months, their main meals are always focused on rice and beans. So because there's a lot of people that may not have a lot of money, it's a super economical way for them to eat a pretty healthy diet, getting in some veggies, their good carbs with the brown rice, and their lentils, that's their protein. They can sustain a really healthy diet a long time for next to nothing. And I know you're going to tell me, Sue-Ann, who has time to cook their own beans? Like, I am super busy, and I get it. I am very busy too. So usually what I do is on the weekend, I'll soak my beans overnight, in the morning rinse them, and then when I have, Saturday off and I'm doing little chores around the house or whatever I'm doing, the beans can be cooking on the stove. I just put on the timer. After an hour and a half or so, they're done. Strain them, let them cool, and then I freeze them in 2-cup portions. So whenever I have a recipe, I just defrost the beans and use them in whatever casserole or whatever I'm making. So again, you're saving a ton of money. Like, bags of beans cost very little money. So try and switch out some of maybe your beef or your chicken meals for more vegetarian options. That can save you a ton of money. And my last tip is to buy things in season again, right? So right now it's fall, apples are in season. They're not expensive. I buy a ton of them. I'll make applesauce. I'll make some apple crisp. I also got this weekend. Beautiful organic pumpkin was $1.79. So I'll just bake it, make it into maybe a pie, or throw it in with some other squashes and carrots and things, make a soup. So really, when you make a lot of things in bulk, I always double or triple my soup recipes, because if you're going to spend half an hour chopping vegetables and putting it all together, then just double it. It takes you the same amount of time. Put it in the freezer and you'll have a ton to keep you going. Finally, if you're feeling industrious, another thing I do is I sprout seeds, especially in the winter when vegetables come from far away and they're kind of limp and not very fresh. I buy it. This bag costs about $6. Take 1 tablespoon in a jar. You can buy a little jar kit at the health food store if you want. It has a little wire mesh, thin wire mesh. So you just rinse them, and every morning and night you just rinse them and put them in the strainer upside down so the water drips out, and within 3 to 5 days you have an entire big jar filled with sprouts. Nothing is better for us. It's like living food, so high in vitamins, off the charts, and also in digestive enzymes to help you digest more. So I hope this inspires you. By all means, don't just learn, implement. So go out and buy some of these things and take the time to prioritize your health, and you'll save money at the same time. If you want to know more about working with me, by all means, we can jump on a strategy call and I can help see how you can boost up your health, drop the pounds that you want to, all while following your own busy lifestyle and your own food preferences. So I'll put the link either above or below, depending on which platform you're watching this in. And I'd love to jump on a strategy call with you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.